fucking chemical warfare. I just wanted to gas people.
Brief in 5 minutes.
Any particular ethnic group in particular?
Iceberg.
Oh my god.
He is on stream, you know.
Are there any ERA tanks left?
Yeah, I know.
Liru?
What?
Are there any
Nothing.
ERA tanks left, or all the ones we have are the naked T-72s?
All you have are the naked T-72s. The ERA is the
Alright.
Command Vic.
Mine.
Okay, never mind.
I've never done this before, so
Sniper is the C.
You've never done platoon ops?
I've never commanded the platoon.
Oh, are you my tank platoon commander?
Yes.
Cool. My plan is to have you on 50, and then have your own internal long range to command your tanks. So that way we keep 50 clear, and that way
I've
we
already
can
sorted
operate you as more of a squad than rather than.
I know. I've already fixed it.
Okay, cool. Just have mark shit on the map. Go ahead and mark as much of the comms
So I think
info
they're
as you want.
changing their missiles.
I hope if, by the way, you have 4 pilots.
Cool.
Make sure you get the pilots to come over here, because they're probably going to want to listen to the brief. Or we can just play the missile song now, and I can go crazy.
The missile song? Oh, you mean the missile node where it is from where it isn't?
Yep.
I have yet to figure out who my EMP commander is.
It's fine, she's on the line.
Yo, guys, can you put your designation and who the hell I'm supposed to be speaking to in that particular tank?
I will put it next to the whole radio thingy, or...
Not you. Talking about my guys.
Alright, this is high on 5-0. Why do I have 5 tanks out and crewed?
BMP guy.
Hey, Liru, is that a virtual Humvee, tow Humvee?
Don't touch the tow Humvee. Or, no, that one, it might be. Why?
Because I remember last time I tried to use one of those, it literally took 5 shots to kill like a BMP. Because they're bugged.
Well, that sucks, because you're a recon Vic, so if you're shooting, then it's probably an issue.
No,
Liru calls me.
I'm a pilot, I'm just saying.
What is bugged?
It's just,
Nothing's bugged.
Don't worry.
Minecraft. Right.
So you probably weren't here when I said this, but you're not supposed to touch the tanks in storage. That's literally for my purpose. I'm just going to take these and move them away since people keep touching them.
Okay. Hey, get out of the tank, sniper. Apparently we're not supposed to touch them.
it's we are to right going.
Do BMPs have a built-in
Yes, you
LR?
moved them away.
Yes.
They're debugged because I can't assign tanks as medical vehicles in op. They're literally just copies because of how Reason Cert works, but... Do we have everyone over here so I can give the brief?
I still don't know who my BMP commander is.
Well, you can figure that out after.
Cool.
I'm gonna teleport Ice Dragon over so we don't have to wait an extra few seconds. Oh, he's already here. Fuck it. Alright, here's how today's op's gonna work. So, a little bit of lore. US came in, took this base. We were on full retreat, but we turned around. And we are now going to continue on with an operation that was suspended because we were pushed back. So, if you open your maps and look, we're going to go along the designated marked route. There is a flagged location, a marker location on a coal mine, and then an objective location in the town of Callista. These objectives represent the following. The flag marker, which is on the border, according to satellite imagery, appears to be some sort of insurgent staging site. We believe they're going to try to stage there to do an assault on this airbase. So since that is on our route, we're going to clear through it before we hit the other two objectives. The second objective, which is the red marker, is an artillery base that we believe is starting to go through algorithms to line up shots on this airbase, so that must also be taken out. The third objective, which is the objective marker in Callista, is what we believe to be some sort of uplink site that is being established to increase the range of a new type of AA system that the Iranians use. This AA fires the equivalent of cruise missiles at airplanes and is very, very hard to dodge. Pilots, we've put a rough zone of the suspected AA site's current range with the uplink site nearby their airfield. If you go near or past that dotted line, you might get a cruise missile. They're still possible to dodge, but you won't get any warning. So if you see a big thing starting to come up at you, start pulling evasive maneuvers. Otherwise, how reinserts are going to work is every time you clear an objective up to the last one, so after you clear the insurgent base or the coal mine area, if you died, I'm just going to TP you up after it's clear with your vehicle, you remount, you continue. After the coal mine is cleared, this becomes one life. Pilots, you just have as many planes as you do, so with 4 of you, that means each of you can fly again twice, similar to how they have 2 chances as well, the ground teams, blah blah blah. Anyway, that's all I've got. You're fighting the Iranians and their guerrilla force and possibly special forces because special forces encompass that AA site.
People firing.
So, otherwise that is all I've got.
Tell me who the fuck that is, please.
But, yeah, if you got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, you guys are free to start moving out.
Do we have to clear the towns of Usaima and
No.
Farana? So we can bypass them?
You can bypass them if you want.
Someone just got injured.
I don't know how the fuck, but every time I press the talk button, it fires my gun.
How much do we care about infrastructure?
Keep it if you can, because the Rasham province is technically in Afghanistan, so if it's enemy garrison, blow it up, otherwise try to keep it.
Okay.
Liru, can I get it here?
Please don't engage shit.
You're right next to spawn. Respawn, motherfucker.
How do we get our tank,
That
Liru?
tow Humvee is basically your thermal.
What do you mean,
camera
how do you
to
get your
actually
tank?
observe everything, not
In sniper, tank
engage
room?
targets
We're
willy-nilly.
supposed to have a tank?
Yeah, it's 3-man teams. It's right there on the tarmac.
Where?
It's... What numbered slot did you take?
That's 12.
So you're the frickin' southwesternmost tank.
It's only 3 tanks.
There's 4 tanks.
Therefore now.
There were always 4. What? Am I stupid? Were there not 4 tanks here, stream? Am I just dumb? I'm really confused.
Someone had a broken ass fucking key binding whenever they push it for.
There were... I don't know. Maybe I'm losing my freaking marbles. I don't know.
That's amazing.
Who the hell knows? I forgot to mention, if for whatever reason you're in a commander role and you can't access your vehicle's radio, I've got some boxes here so you can grab them. Also, Air, for the first, I want to say, 4th of the op, there won't be that much for you to do, so, you know, put your pylons on, get a feel for your plane, because after that, you're gonna have a little bit of fun. Alright, Ace Combat Simulator / I don't even freaking know. Recon Vic's already out. I need to make sure I keep track of his dum-dum butt, because he might go into areas where he's not supposed to. But if Recon's being silly, I'm going to prioritize trying to merc them. I'm going to quickly go into my client-side settings here for add-on options, go to View Distance Limiter, and put my view distance up a bit.
Hi, no hitching with any spawns, right? Been going pretty smooth.
Set that to 3.5.
Well, we haven't.
From what I've noticed, we've been pretty good so far. The only times I've seen desync is when players individually seem to have an issue, but that's normal, so we're good so far.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got MiGs and Russian-based vehicles. Afghanistan versus Iran for this operation. What did I lose a long time ago, Nemesis? I'm sorry. Yeah, we got 4 pilots, 5 pilots now. So, Ace Combat Simulator, it's gonna be cool. Alright, so they're going for my flank, which means I need to actually set up my wavering patrols. Of course, Recon's gonna make this difficult. Why wouldn't they make it difficult? So yeah, put that group over there. Put that group over there. Let's go ahead, set it to 90, 30, 55, 90, 35, 50, 50, back to our normal difficulty. That should be alright. But yeah, basically, going up this road, we have the little insurgent staging area. I've got a few hidden Vics around. So we got a T-72 up there. Got a few BMPs hidden right here going up. We got a checkpoint. Then this town. Then going up here, we're going to have another checkpoint with 2 BMPs on defense. Up in this objective, I got some AA. Got a artillery site, defended by a T-72 as well. I have one of my many AA stations on this map. And then I'm going to put some guerrilla guys in here. They can bypass that. They go up this road. Again, got some hidden tanks and stuff. We have a checkpoint, which has another single T-72. I'll garrison this up. I also have the only Metis launcher in this op right here, because I'm an asshole. And this HESCO is wedged because I didn't catch that in time. Then they'll go in here. There'll be some resistance. The site itself is back here, and it's actually defended by Iranian CSAT. Because, like I said, in yesterday's operation, they are my commandos for this operation. So Vincer is solo crewing this. Interesting choice. But otherwise, we have 4 jets on the tarmac. 5th one in a Hainer. That's Corporal Hardcore. I guess he's going to drive to another one. They're ready to take off. We're going to have Command Vic, Logi Vic, 4 tanks, and it looks like 1 or 2 BMP-2s. So not a bad variation here.
50, anybody copy?
This is high. They copy you. They're just making a plan right now.
Alright.
Sorry, my radio's messed up somehow. Do I have a BMP section commander?
So, we'll see what they do.
BMP2 Coconut. You have 2 BMP2s, one with the Coronet, one without.
Cool, we're not using call signs like that.
Best girl.
But do I have a BMP section commander? Who's the commander of the BMP 11?
What?
I don't think it's a BMP platoon commander. It's just.
I got the role BMP platoon commander.
I had
I
had a second one. I don't know where that went. That's okay. I can just reload that one. So what they're fighting are these bad boys. And if they really piss me off, these bad boys. This is high, sun traffic.
Requesting TP. Have a phase 2 defense.
Okay. From what looks like Stormer's ready.
Alright, my overall plan is to do a 2-wide column along the patrol route. 2 tanks, 2 BMPs, and then the command and M113 taking back. Organize.
There, it's one.
Organize stormers as you see fit. and get them
I don't
on
see
the
who
northern
needs a
gate
TP,
there,
I'm
just behind that
confused.
radio tower. BMPs, you can stay on 50, just try to keep comms clear as best you can.
This is high. Who needed a TP to where?
Hatter face to the Vincer right now, because I have recon.
Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna put him at the pick.
It is Boogaloo to ground.
Go ahead, recon.
I have eyes on these marked staging points. From what I can see right now, I see some trucks and a squad that's moving along the MSR towards the east into our territory.
Roger, could you mark items on map?
Yeah, so air, I don't mind if they get their feet wet a little bit with ground assets, but I got defensive shilkas, and I am going to be very quick to scramble a lot of cap after them, so we'll see how things goes. But there will definitely be air targets as soon as they reach this first section, because I'm going to be trying to scout them out and whatnot. So we'll see how things go. No F4s. It's because the only things I have are, let's see, if we go into here, go into this mod, and that, you can't even spawn the other one, so all I've got are tigers.
Good check, who's checking in?
Call sign Coconut, BMPs.
Big rip. I recommend you go grab a quad bike and chase after him. Hey, BMPs, I got a guy here that's part of you. I think he's gonna take a quad bike and follow you, so he's part of your group.
Hey, firm.
Let's send this infantry up.
شنیدم. دریافت شد. فهمیدم. انجام میدم.
Yeah, should be good. So I think Recon's watching the infantry coming in. So if I were to look at Devincer, yeah, you can see my mark right there. This isn't the most accurate thing. Someone didn't read in the channel to say to take that out.
Okay, my radio keeps resetting. That's awesome.
Wow, that's why I gave them the extra LRs, in case they needed that. You know, I think this op's going to be cool, because we're going to have 5 planes in the air as well. They're going to be, you know, dogfighting and shit.
Clear the route and clear the objectives. BMPs, I want you to act as infantry support for the tanks if we take contact.
You're going to start hearing them take
focus
off.
on light targets and infantry suppression.
Bryce taking the
tanks handle the heavier contact.
6th pilot slot, so we're going to have a full wing, so this is going to be interesting.
Slow advance unless you can't advance safely.
So Tank Platoon Command is in the front. He is going the wrong way. Nope, and he quickly corrects it. But let's see, what squad do I really want to have on speed dial right now? Let's go with the Insurgent Infantry, and then after they hit that checkpoint, you're going to see a lot of me going between action and garrisoning stuff as they move along. So we got 2 MiGs taking off. See those gears come up.
Stand by recon. Lodge, you keep your gun at a rear face for the time being.
We have confirmed 1 times enemy squads moving through the marshy woody area and the IE moving, and another squad just left the staging area going the same routes presumably.
Stormer, be advised of infantry in the woods of the Jabra field south of the gas station.
Copy.
Something for air to find and engage. Jet's now doing a passover. 2 more away. Bryce gonna probably find one to load up in. Corporal going. Otherwise, spacing of these Vics is...
Who the fuck is on the ATV?
He's a late joiner. Don't worry about him.
Okay, where is he trying to get to?
One of the BMP crews.
Okay, could the BMP crew stop so he can get out of the convoy and stop messing it up?
BMP Coconut just Stormer 1-1 has engaged the enemy infantry. They're on the road, on our route.
Alright. Let's start scrambling everything. So, we're gonna have a few technicals come out and mess with them a little bit. It's another nice little 3-Vic technical convoy. Most of those guys engage. One guy trying to run for his life, but he's probably gonna get mowed the hell down. And yeah, tried to get him prone, but did not work. So, helicopters coming in, something for these planes to shoot at. If not, the Avenger Humvee will take care of him. You have Corporal Hardcore staging, and Bryce also getting in this vehicle. Hasn't lined up to take off yet.
Go ahead and keep moving forward if we still with contact.
Yep, we're moving carefully.
Alright. So normally I'd have a Kozus for something like this, but, oh great, here we go. Here comes the kicking. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot for me to deal with today. That is for sure. Yeah, I can't heal. The other one is the normal one you heal stuff with, but... just individual players.
UAV front.
Yeah, BMC would be nice.
This is something about we found a tree and then went flying and landed.
Yeah, if you can both get out of the Vic, I can fix it. It's because one of your crewmen disconnected. So I got a rear hit on this Vic. Yeah, it's okay.
Yo, Ground, you want Stormer to continue on?
Alright, so now I'm just smashing through the infantry. So, I'm not sure if they just shot one of those down, or they just hit each other, which either is a possibility.
Thank you, High Command.
No problem.
Ground, this is Stormer 1-1.
Alright, so they've dealt with that. I got a few pocket tanks to pull out. This place is pretty heavily entrenched. But after those jets, those get shot down.
Alright. Continue on.
I'm pretty sure those chuckle fucks crashed into each other. So, helicopter.
Contact from the north of the gas station.
This recon to ground, be aware, there's gonna be an AT
So the jets already made him get set to
BMPs,
defend
the next time
only.
we take hostile contact like that, could you actually engage instead of just driving away?
A firm, it was an Arma thing, sorry.
Not sure if they just hit each other or Air did something, but I'm just putting them up in case Air didn't do something. Yeah, they're just doing cap. So this is good when people are connecting. It's not throwing the server in desync loops, which is, I think, the most important thing we wanted to test. So we're actually going to give them a few T-34s to shoot at and shit.
T-34 flight dismounted.
So yeah, probably going to just handle a lot of this
RPG from the
instead.
right.
BMP in the bushes on our right, apparently.
Hi, man, this is Tank 13. Could we get a couple of tracks put in? We only had one. We had both taken out in that mulligan.
There's recon to ground. You have a T-34 towards your northwest.
Thank you, High Command.
Ground, copy recon flag.
Negative second.
T-34 towards your north, very close.
They took it out. Any air assets on this net, be advised there's hostile helicopters flying over the airfield, so just wondering where my cap is, over.
Without radar.
Okay.
We got a lot.
Did it copy the pylons? Please tell me it did. Yes.
BMP to ground, be advised, we got Igla shares in this area.
After I remove Kim 1.
BMPs, what the fuck are you doing?
What?
That Vic is damaged.
Stormer 1-1's gun's fucked.
Want to be a bit more specific?
Can't
Hey,
shoot.
Liru, can you hear me?
Yep.
Roger, clear this town, we'll hold up the end of it, we'll get our repairs and rearm done, and then we'll move on.
To who? Sorry, no matter where I go, it's loud.
It's the Command M1117 ASV.
Okay. Ground standby, I'm gonna teleport someone in front of you.
T-72, I got that RPG gunner that shot your gun. He was behind a short wall.
Then tell us that.
I think that was a misping. But I got these two air assets coming in, so... one of them, I guess, just got shot down already. Holy light's already fallen. I hope they're communicating.
Stormer 1-1, we have a Logivic, it's the M113 at the rear of the convoy.
Oh, okay, copy that.
Yeah, he should be on 50, call it if you need it.
We'll pull up to the town then.
Here, I'm gonna take some long-range shots.
Yep, everyone hold on the west end of town. We'll do our repairs there.
This is recon to ground. Got 2 times riflemen towards your southeast.
Alright, here come my air assets. And they're very angry. There is a missile away. I think Undead was able to flare that off, even though I didn't see any flares. There's another one. No hit.
BMP, I suggest not staying within 50 meters of us if we go off.
Ooh, they do not like Undead. One of them flares off real quick as the base defense.
Lodge, set up inside the town with buildings as cover. Vehicles move back and get your rearm and repairs in.
They are both really angry at Undead. Hot damn, one gets shot down.
Yeah.
Then could it not drive away from us?
Whew.
Stop
The Avengers doing their best to assist. Slushy getting behind one of these jets. But yeah, basically Ace Combat Simulator. He misses the lock on that one. Flies over him just a little bit.
Shift and get your repairs and rearm.
That one goes on the ground. Undead trying to come in as well. Not sure if he's trying to line up a missile lock or guns, but
this is recon to ground.
that's what I like to see. So, Holy Light's gonna have a pretty long walk back to the airfield. Right now, we only have 3 jets in the air. I don't know. Ice Dragon's taking off with one. We got 1 pilot down. I think the 6-1
one's
DC.
supposed to engage infantry, and that's this thing that we're like meant to be engaging first a lot of the time. I'm just suggesting. It's purely up to you, Elvis.
All right.
Do you want a BMP up front with you?
Well, when they were up with us, we still got shot in the ass by an RPG, so I'd like them to deal with the infantry.
That's what they should be doing if they're not dealing with infantry.
Yeah, it looks like they got the other one. So I'm going to give them a minute or two.
Right, one's back up.
Question, why is the Humvee fucking off to the west?
Because they're recon. Don't worry about them.
Okay, my mistake.
I'll be nice to Holy.
Any more if your boys need repair.
Finally, they're all green. Hold here.
Rozzie's bringing up the AA, Vic. Alright, so next wave, I'm going to start garrisoning my rear line.
Copy.
And let's get this.
You just keep the formation we're going right now. Or that way.
So far, so good.
Yeah, formation is good.
Well, unlike you, Iceberg, I'm nice.
Just, watch your sides, watch your front. Don't be afraid to put HE into bushes, shit like that.
Yeah, they have infinite ammo as long as they keep that M2 Vic alive, so...
You shouldn't be that worried about the dirt structures.
Shouldn't be that hard. Let's see. Iranian Armed Forces.
BMP 2-2 will stick to the...
helicopters, ground suppression.
Go ahead and set off tanks, stormers.
And let's see, helicopters. And let's call this bitch in one at a time.
Recon to ground. We think the immediate path is clear. At least an ambush alley will continue reconning though.
Roger, my concerns are the 3 circled areas.
Don't hit each other, please. Thank you. I hate it when they do that.
Do you want to bypass the town of Uzmia?
Alright.
Whatever.
So I got another helicopter set coming in.
There's recon to ground. We have spotted enemy infantry in the town of Ushima on our way to the artillery base. Be aware.
Yeah, ground. We don't have to clear the town of Uzaima. We can bypass it if we want to.
It's part of the convoy route. Let's just clear it for now.
Just
That
throwing
doesn't
these
give
guys
us much
down.
cover to actually just go around it, and that just exposes our sides to everything that might be in there. If we have to level the town with, you know, shit, I'm more than happy to do that, but I don't want to just bypass it and have our
Greg,
sitting
incoming
there.
fire, top of the hill, west. Tank, MBT.
Alright, let's get back to the action here. Lead Vic just got smoked by that tank.
We can apologize as we couldn't see that. We had just the wrong angle.
Logi, move left.
That cost them 2 tanks.
There's a tank right of your tracers. 20 meters, engage it. Next to the big fucking rock.
Jesus, how many vehicles did they lose to it? 3?
Shot low. Shot high?
Yeah?
Not you.
I'll just cook it off since they keep putting shots.
Dismounted, so that's a whole bunch
There
of
you
jump
go.
It's really dismounted.
Who did we lose in that?
So Ice Dragon flew in very far. He got shot down. They lost 2 tanks and a BMP, so literally half of their offensive force.
Roger, go ahead and load up into the Logi Vic and get your 2IC on 50.
Yeah, we also lost one of the BMPs.
I'm gonna just... yeah.
Noted. Handle it and debrief. Keep moving.
Ground, this is high. We're gonna mulligan that. I'm gonna drop the 3 Vics down.
Yay, firm.
Since that was, I guess, too hard.
Oh, that was unfortunate.
Did you die? What's your name?
Lobby. Gone off normal one.
Alright, you're getting a TP up. Have fun. You know, because I want them to have fun, but I thought, you know, this guy right next to a rock, you know, like, they should be looking at the rocks. And they literally had the entire route up here to see him. So I thought that would be like, oh, look, we can snipe them. And I even gave a shot while they were in there, and nobody noticed, so... I don't know. I'm trying to keep it balanced here, but, you know... I don't want something like that till, like, the very end. So, Slushy had to punch out. Bryce and Undead, I'm not sure if they're communicating, but we're about to have another aircraft assault here.
Well, Aji was going to drive them back, but they're content to run, apparently.
Yeah, tanks, hold up for now while we get the rest of the convoy formed.
You can hear one of the planes. Yep.
I think the AA is trying to drive off.
What?
Storm Red 1-1's back on that.
Never mind, he got stuck.
Alright, so Undead shot down one of those
the replacement tanks.
helicopters. Heard another one, good hit. Undead, he had to have just taken a little bit of a damage from that explosion, yep.
And there he goes.
Coconut, let's go.
We have a man down with...
So you have more planes down to the southeast.
Roger, can
No,
one of
I'm
you
talking
drive and the
about
other one work
the
on him?
eventual thingy that's running around.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Oh, cack. I don't know how I cut their fuel, but I'll just have them stop.
The I squad on EI mark, just in the valley.
Might have been because one of the logistic Vics drove up to steal his fuel. Yeah, that would make sense. So he's just gonna park there now. That's his life. Oh shit, more helicopters. Yeah, the Iranians really want this airbase back.
Yeah, I mean, we can't see him on the radar, so...
Are you okay?
Probably because they're flying super low. I can't really fix that. Sorry.
Roger, we have a lot of
No, I mean, we
shootings to
don't
the
have the
convoys
normal
west,
vanilla
so...
radar.
Oh.
Yeah,
Do we have any of the BMPs up right now?
I guess stick together and play cap.
moving out now. We just have to do some crew stuff. Barbarian's still down, but we left some guys to work on him.
We don't have blood and we don't have packs. If he doesn't have enough blood, move on.
Can I ask for the BMPs to actually just keep moving with us? I mean,
literally can't take.
Yeah, I don't know what the gunners are doing, but the squad literally walking on top of them.
Tanks are being engaged by infantry that need their support.
Alright. So these units that are running away, I'll get them deleted. Those guys will delete because they're basically running for the hills. This is gonna be really awkward when I have this frickin'... I'm just gonna keep it right there. I don't know, people dying.
Why is everything exploding?
Stormer's holding position until the BMPs get here.
Ah.
Hello. You died too?
I don't know why, but Corporal's internet connection sucks. Vice, how are you doing? Did you die?
No, I'm late, John.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
Brazzy, this is High. Are you on net?
BMP, go. Keep going. Keep going.
Hi, I'm gonna TP a late joiner by your M113. You got a Shilka behind you that I think is solo crewed, so just tell him to go gun on that. Over. Have fun. How's Air doing? Air has been completely shut down. Okay. That's not what I was expecting.
This is the Joker coming out. We're fully through. Let's move flag antenna so we can take the number of the floor.
So I still have Barbarian in the Vic even though he's dead. This cheeky little BMP spot.
I know you're technically members and all, but your gun is more important than your BMPs you don't grab them.
Whoop. Yeah, so Air, oh.
This is Tank 1-1 to the rest of the tanks. Do we even have you?
What happened here? I have no idea what's going on. When the pilot's just DC'd.
This is Shock over each one.
Roger, Shoka, your job is to engage your target ship that's exposed to 5-4 or 5-7 the aircraft code. CID, get on 5-5 and check your target.
So let's hope Avenger Boy can save the day. Yeah?
That ship still around it?
No, it left. That's a pretty big oof.
Yeah.
Jesus. I only sent 2 planes up. I wasn't thinking 2 planes would shoot down 6 of you, but okay.
No, one of our guys crashed.
So 5.
So that's a 9.
Oh my god, I need to get Stainers now.
Yep. Apparently your Avenger Humvees around now, though.
Yeah, but they're both dead now because airstrikes, so...
Fun.
Yeah. I guess we'll get the 1990s Cold War Marines to come help. Amazing.
Copy. Focus on that fucking fighter first.
Recon to ground. Northwest of town, there's a Shielka and some emplacements in Bohemia, and there's also a single chair in the center of town, as well as 2 or 3 infantry squads.
Maybe that will save us. I don't know.
Acknowledge it's locked already, as we say.
They're getting a little more bashed around than I thought they would, so I'm a little worried, but... Ay.
Thank you for the communication. 50 is now exclusive to long-range radios. You can get to it on your short-range radios.
Maybe I should just stop doing these types of ops for a little while until communications improve. I did say before we went in this AO, I'm like, look, the reason I'm not doing, 2-man crews, because they were complaining about the BMPs being 3-man crews instead of 2-man crews. I literally said
start engaging the outskirts of the town
they have an issue with communication, and this is kind of
you want us to clear the
reiterating
town,
that point.
blow it up? Copy that.
So they only have 4 jets left. I guess I'll send 1 plane at a time. We'll just have single lone hotshots trying to kill them. Like, fuck. Iceberg apparently left watching because it hurt too much. I don't know. Like, giving them a 3-to-1 advantage on unit, now it would technically be less because, it's 5-to-2, but still, that's considerable.
Shilka, there's an enemy MIA.
Maybe it's because they don't know how to use that radio, I don't know.
Moving west. Please engage it.
Got radar contact, engaging.
Anyone who has shots on this hip, fucking engage it.
Is the hip doing an airstrike on him? They're shooting with the tank. Shilka's all the way back here. There we go.
Good kills. Shilka, I appreciate it. Convoy. You can come at ground 1117, but please don't expose yourself on the skyline on a hill.
BP-11, back up to the hill.
Thank you, 11.
I want to guess the rearm Vic's fucking gone then.
Oh, did it get blown up? Shit.
Yep.
That sucks.
Stormer 1-1, we've reached the outskirts of the town. BMPs should move up now.
BMPs stand in shift position.
It's a big oof.
You can engage your targets.
All fighters in the air, just be advised. Rearm Vic's gone, so make your shots count.
Big ripperoni. So I'm thinking, let's see, 4 planes left. That means they have on the base 16 AAs left, so I'll probably do 1 or 2.
Lost too much blood, they will never wake up.
Yeah. All in all, it's just one big mess.
They are better off respawning and waiting for the TP wave at the next objective.
Alright, Vics have come up, taking this compound.
Yeah, throw HE into that town. Fucking level every building you got.
Level all the buildings.
Go quick through it and check everything.
That means they're scared of the operation, so they're playing it very, very kill everything-y. I don't really want that for this op, but, I'll take what I can get. I didn't mean to scare the shit out of them.
Please push forward.
On the bright side, though, no desync so far, so with everything exploding and shit, that's been pretty good. And yeah, they could just go left on this town. They don't have to go through it, but, you know, they might find the Shilka shooting at their air assets. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna send a single... You know what? I have an idea.
Be advised, there's an enemy Shilka northwest of this town.
It's gonna be bad.
1314,
I'm gonna take
don't
shit
go through
for
the
it.
town.
But let's just help them out a little bit, okay? Let's just let them have a little bit of fun, because that's what the whole point of these ops are. Clearly, they need a little bit of help. So they only have guns.
This is recon.
And we'll let them play with those, okay? So they can get their shit together. I love how this squad is actually tracking this, they're tracking that recon, Vic. They blew the Shilka up so hard that Earth went in the sky for a few seconds. So, that cup position blew up. Usually that causes desync on the server. It's not. Cool. Yeah, no, Danny, we're not running chemical warfare. A lot of shit's blown up. Planes have blown up. The experimental planes have blown up. And, yeah, so far so good.
Don't want to clear this down, so things don't come up and fuck us in the ass.
These guys are literally hunting the recon Vic down. I find that hilarious. Alright, let's see. Let's have Angry Militia Boogaloo.
Okay, this is Stormer 1-1. I'm going to provisionally say the town is clear for the greatest majority.
Let's go have Militia Boogaloo show up and be very, very angry.
Do you want us to continue on ground?
Again, so far in every fight, the players have had the number advantage. It's just been out of whack today, I guess. I don't know. Like,
continue west. Tanks take the lead again. BMPs act in support. Shilka, I want you at the very
yeah,
rear.
Maybe I'll switch to like Iranian, or excuse me, Afghani as Spec Ops or US Spec Ops for the next mission or two.
Send it, recon.
We're moving to the next west producing game. We're moving to the next position to recon the artillery base. We didn't get engaged towards.
Alright, so I think we just had a little desync there, but
look up there and then,
quickly recovered.
Roger that. Just mark spots where you think you take contact from for the next unit that one.
So I'm gonna quickly tab out, just to look at the RPT file real quick on its size, because when we had whatchamacallit. Okay, so when we had chemical warfare, it would go up to like 6 megabytes. Right now, it's only at 1.75. So definitely the desync issue that we've been having is stopped, but there is still a little bit of desync to make that file huge.
On the snap.
Alright, so now these guys are fighting with these. Undead crashed. So I'll go ahead and refund that. Because I'm nice. But for the most part, they're shooting these planes down. So that's good. Give them a little bit of a breather. Not sure if these Shilkas, they are reacting. Okay, good. Very good. And I'm going to start garrisoning that one position up there. So that's going to take me to the top left.
Ground, one of my tanks is like half crew at the moment.
So what, like a driver gunner?
I think just commander.
Oh. Have him drive the tank somewhere. Just keep up with the convoy and just stay with Command Vic. If there's, did they die or are they DC'd?
Cover that. He'll keep up. Alright.
That group up there. Yeah, they even blew up their transport.
I only see 2 stormers here. Where's the third?
Alright, so back in black. TP to Kane. Didn't realize he was stopped, so I was teleporting back there. It's because if they're all moving, I'm like, alright, let me teleport them in front, but yeah, whatever. Oh, these guys are...
Hey, firm. If you see the artillery gun starting to fire, you are clear to engage. So just be aware of everything that might shoot at you.
Yeah, these guys, they kind of outran them, so that's fine. And I'm also going to ready 2 BMP-1s. I'm really downscaling what I'll send, but that's because I think they're struggling a bit today.
Watch yourselves.
We'll make this silly. 2 BTR-60s and 2 IFEs, BMP-1s. AI don't use the missile launcher because it breaks the gun anyway.
Roger, I'm more concerned about the 2 BMPs in front of us.
And it looks like that third jet was finally shot down.
Are they just flanking the road?
Do I even have any Afghanistani Vixen yet? For, let's see, trucks. Ural, I don't think I have any...
Check 5-0.
I'll say the US guys bring
Liru?
something up. Yep.
Spread out, please.
You able to mulligan that plane or crashed out completely?
Yeah, I did. You're undead, right?
Tanks, period.
Yeah, I relogged the plane, don't worry.
Spacing, guys, come on.
It's somewhere on the airfield. I gotta call the US guys and have them bring a logistics Vic up, so...
You almost hit a tank with a friendly ATGM.
Yeah, there will be words after this.
I'm gonna use a NATO one because I don't trust the other one. So we're gonna have a NATO guy show up for whatever reason.
BMPs, check tactical ping on the hill behind the bunker. Start engaging with HE. Infantry.
And he'll get up here when he gets up here.
On the way.
Cool.
Copy that.
So apparently they almost killed one of their own Vics. Sniper Wolf
Whatever
crashing.
you just did, High, or whatever just happened, we had 5 people crash, it sounds like.
I spawned a vanilla ammo helmet. Cool. How does the RPT look?
Hey, BMPs, can you
Gained a
engage
little
the
bit of
radar
girth,
tower
but
for
otherwise nothing too bad.
almost direct west? Just knock it down.
So apparently NATO ammo helmets crash people.
If you can engage that with grid cover, that'd be amazing.
I guess just have a copy of logistics Vix. And don't respawn them because it probably synced with Ace to be really weird. I don't know. Just have Miller turn up. Yeah, right.
If you're doing a patrol on reactors, you can get eyes on the road west and just
God, I'm scared about the Metis. The Metis is gonna kill somebody. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Command Victor.
Grounders, how are you? Thanks for the 333 ammo. Yep, the ammo helmet was too strong for Sniper Wolf and friends. I don't know, like, I genuinely don't know, like.
Yeah, it is.
This is a test stop. I mean, we're not getting these large desync errers like normal, so that's good, but definitely there's still some weird shit wrong with it, so at least the major issues done.
That BP-11 is being with the sec now.
Roger. 1-1, be careful.
Okay, we'll keep the runway clear for you.
This is Storm 1-1 ground. Do you want the BMPs to clear the...
Maybe he'll do donuts.
The, coal mine while Swarmer holds here, or do you want me to send two of my guys with them?
Let's do half and half. So one BMP will hold west with one of your tanks, and then the other two and one BMP will push up into the compound. BMPs, figure out which one of you is going to hold west end and which one of you is going to go north, and please tell me. Or go south with the rest of the tanks.
Let me know when you're ready, Wolf. I assume you want to TP to Makarov. I literally just spawned a NATO ammo helmet and 5U crashed, so that was weird.
Yeah. Yeah, status access violation. That's just Arma.
This is
Yeah.
BMP-11 on the station.
It was Pogo and Makarov, right?
Yeah.
Alright, stand by.
Roger that.
One off to the west.
Alright, so I killed that one.
Repeat to Cyberjam if you have
Remember to use your air brake, it's there for a reason.
Cyberjam.
Alright, you can take off first.
Copy my last.
I'm still not doing anything from that BMP. I'm more than willing to go anywhere when need be.
I need one BMP to hold the west road with one of the tanks.
Alright, I guess I'll gas.
BMP is going to go with two of the tanks into the coal mine and clear it.
I'm not doing anything about Barbarian, so I'll go into the coal mine.
Barbarian, are you on 50?
Tank 1-1-2-1-3, we're rearming.
I'm coming in, so going with BMP-1. I'm a few steps behind. We will do in a minute.
Roger that.
Sounds really quiet.
Everyone spread out, we've got party fire. Barbarian, if you're solo crewing, then you hold the west road.
Affirm, you're about southeast of the cyber.
Alright, where do you want to TP to? Okay. Cool, I'll get you to Blobby.
Blobby's spawning in a sec.
What do you mean? We have
Okay, so to Cyberjam.
I died a while ago, and I'm coming back to the AO, BMP-1.
Did you miss the part about where you're going to reinsert once you took the objective?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So then who's my other BMP that's not on that?
Possibly Fred.
Alright, Lean, where do you need to go?
1-4.
Alright, can you just tell me names? Because I don't get symbols like that.
I do not remember their usernames, I'm sorry.
Pooh's username.
My tank commander and gunner, I do not remember their names.
Alright, I'm just gonna put you in the center of everything and you can figure it out, okay?
Alright, thank you.
Because I don't know.
I have to center rocket. Is it silent clear?
50, back on the south side.
Yep, Blobby, I know where you're going.
Thank you. 5 down.
1-1 has eyes on tank in the compound.
Oh, Air, I don't know if you noticed, but the ammo helmet showed up, so you can rearm your shit again.
Recon to ground. Click to engage artillery.
Yes, you are recon.
Okay, we're gonna do a single.
Tank has eyes on us, but no depression. We need to move in, kill it.
A single plane. And the RHS error.
Recon, are you able to engage the entrenched T-72?
Can do.
Okay, Gunner. I do see recon. Let's page up here. See, and then I just get into another one. We can just, you know, mess with them. There is no JTAC because I'm trying to have air go on their own because they're not really assisting with the op. They're just doing stuff. Ooh, they hit the tank.
Recon is getting engaged. We have to pull back. No longer aim to fire on ship.
The checkpoint at the T intersection is currently friendly man.
Alright, a single jet. Let's see what happens. Barbarian, I guess, reinserted? I don't know. What, he went to the edge and took one of mine? Normally I'd be mad, but with how everything's gone down, you know, it's been messy. Now you're seeing these Vics get engaged. Hey, they took it out. This base is on fire. Dude, we're like totally blowing up. We gotta drop the load. Buttons. Just spam it. Just to mess with them. They're gonna go like way wide. They're not gonna hit anything important. Everything in this base is dead. But this is good. A lot of explosions. No one's desinking. Swash, swash, swash. Yes, you gotta dunk everything. I was honestly thinking maybe they'll hit a plane, but I doubt it.
The coal mine was cleared.
Okay, I'm gonna have a bunch of planes now. Let's do 4 with no guns, or no ammo. Just, or no fucking, god damn it. No pylons, just guns. And let's just, again, keep fucking with air.
I was setting my radio because my driver's on. We've cleared it for the most part. There's no more threats for us.
I think Wolf gave up because he got kicked again. They're now taking an enemy BMP. That's certainly not.
Clearing the coal mine clear. Can you get reinserts and refix TP'd up to us at that checkpoint?
Okay, what do you want? Because there's no one dead at base.
We got enemy air coming in from north.
Undead.
Camp 4 radar contacts.
Oh, baby.
Roger, there's some guy who spawned in late twice. Can you just get in, like, in a commander seat or something? With
Come on in! Come on! Come on! Come on! Oh, do it, no balls. Do it, no balls. Come on. I got a really fun thing to use. He's making me sad. Because I'd literally cut the music and we'd play the missile song.
We're done putting us to scan through next week.
You require more pylons. I get it, Broadshore. It's a bad joke. Whew. Okay. 4 planes with only guns, I think. They're on their master arm, so yeah.
Ground, Stormer 1-1.
Just guns, and I think they're all following.
Do we have permission to engage that HESCO thing
Bloodshed.
to our northwest?
I think you're talking about that. Amazing. That could have gone a lot worse, and I'm happy it didn't. Alright, I need to start garrisoning this shit, so...
Roger. How many BMPs do I have active and on net?
I don't know. Let's see, garrison...
Well, stop solo crewing and go fill out a BMP. Send it.
Let's get these guys in here. Alright, cool. And then I also want a, it's gonna be a good Iranian CSAT Vic here.
Roger. If you're not gonna step the route, just tell me now.
Perfect. Then to patrol the inner circle. And then give me some random Takistani civs.
You sure, bro? I'm underneath you. I don't see anything.
Stormers, BMP, if you're all set, let's move out.
Excellent.
Wait one, I'm just gonna get a contact report from my guys. Second.
Alright, now I'm too lazy to wait on this, so I'm just going to set it now.
My bearing can take us first.
Well, it's currently fine. It's not as if
There we go. Air is...
Are there any spare MiGs?
There's still 2, from what I can see.
Thanks. Yep, fuck all that.
Yes, they're using their guns on them.
Stormer 1-3 has contact report of infantry on Hill 137.
So they're talking about, I think those 2 guys, maybe?
Additionally, the small camp to the northwest is clear.
I see 2 smoking wrecks holding.
Roger. Stormers, have you moved out already?
No.
Hello, do you have the AT?
Let's go ahead and start moving out on the road then and get moving.
You do not have the AT. Oh my god!
Tanks take the lead, BMP's engine, support, and we'll be in the back.
Yep.
Oh, that's bullshit! Ah, he grew a brain and literally shot me with HE and blew up my cover. Cack. We got his final words too. That's bullshit. I love it. Kirby dragons.
Don't be advised, Jukers, wait the contacts east.
Air's engaging multiple MiGs currently.
So I gotta think, what's causing all that crashing, you know? I don't know, I'll process the RPT file, probably to Makarov and Wolf, and we can all look at it. But let me tab out real quick. What's the size of the RPT right now? 2 1/3. Okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. Shit happens. Oh, right, I need to garrison that Shilka position.
Coming back. What do you want me to do?
How many BMP crew members do I have? And how many BMP crews?
Currently 2 in BP 11 and Barbarian that one extra guy.
Okay, then hop in the commander and stop solo crewing a vehicle.
Yeah, I know, don't worry.
Negative TP to the Logi truck.
TP to Logi truck. Give me 1 second to finish this garrison. Okay, where's the Logi truck? And who are you?
I was the gunner.
The gunner of the Logi truck. Well, you see, I need to know your name so I don't teleport the wrong person. Thank you.
This is Stormer 1-1. We're waiting for the BMPs to push forward.
Have fun.
We only have one BMP now, and they're going to have to act as a mobile support unit, so...
Lovely.
In front of us. Hang out with a figure out there. Shit.
Oh, so it looks like Ice was baiting as Bryce went in and shot him. Alright, let's take the training wheels off. I'm gonna send 2 more planes.
Yeah, I got eyes on it. It's crashing in about 5 seconds.
Hold up.
That plane has now touched the ground. It's exploded. I just watched one of them hit the floor.
I think he is saying that on 5-0 instead of 5-5. Okay. Now these guys have
Terrible
missiles.
terrain. Without IFVs, I suggest we push past this particular position.
Alright, wait until they go up there.
Yeah, that plane's crewman was dead, so...
Shift it northwest, everyone.
Whew. Alright, train wheels are off. Is there an RPG get launched? Heard another RPG get launched.
Fucking move.
Direct hit, but he does not give a fuck. Looks like because that was HE instead of AP. So you're in the ASV firing some grenadier shots.
Climbing.
Fire on the move, people, fire on the move. Bypass the sound. Enemy 113 pulling out of town, moving north towards the second hill.
Run away! Your gunner's dead. Meanwhile, the air fight's starting. Bryce looks like he's RTB. CB needs a TP to King's Tank.
I think that.
Alright, let's go ahead and send these Vics up.
ضرب انجام میدم.
فهمیدم. دریافت شد.
And their AI will kick in someday.
Ground, be aware, we're moving to the next position. Are not scouting the route towards it.
Excellent.
فهمیدم. شنیدم. فهمیدم. شنیدم. دارم میام.
High Command, this is 1-3. The tank platoon just murdered our gunner. Can we get him TP back in the middle?
That's not how it works.
He was a crash guy that I TP'd in, so it's fine. So the tanks murdered him thinking he was enemy infantry. I love that. That's hilarious.
Alright, we're gonna
Ah, player base. Alright, I got all this stupid shit coming up. That should be easy enough for them to deal with. Oh, have they actually killed both planes without getting one shot down? Excellent. Okay. Curious now. I'm gonna send experimental fighter boy. What does he do? So they're driving up that hill, these guys. We're about 2/3 of the way through the op. That should be fine. And I will cruise missile one of these planes after that, just to test my balls here. Alright, so Vic's still moving through. Let's see, where will we think the first point of contact's gonna be? It's gonna be up here, because you're gonna see these BTRs come down. So let's watch the convoy drive by. So you got the lead tanks coming, these BTRs coming down as well. Taking defensive positions. Looks like Pogo's is as well. Fred Cross needs a TP to this Weepmobile. And those BTRs shot to death. Pretty much shot dead. Alright. Have those BMP2s come around and flank. Air getting very comfortable. But I've got an air asset coming to hunt him. As they're all now staying over this position. Let's see what that air asset does. He's up in the clouds, climbing altitude. Launches a missile, kills Ice Dragon, he punches out. Oh, no, he is DOA. Another missile. It hits Slushy, tries to flare it off. And still behind him. This is the fighter we saw earlier. Nope, Slushy took a hit, he is down as well. Holy crap. Now Vice, he looks like, nope, Undead is also still up there with him. This is one of the experimental quote-unquotes, because it's a futuristic fighter from CSAT. Launches another one on him. Vice doing his best to evade. Manages to dodge it. Sounds like another one just went by. Another one! That hits him! But he manages to pull up last second to avoid a crash. He's still got his AASR. The new Jet AI does not fuck around. But a rocket get launched from over here, that one RPG. Get in the driver's seat real quick.
Armor, G5, enemy BMP, rear convoy.
We're moving to engage.
It's flanking a tank. Oh, it just murked that tank. Oh, and we're a tank down. So the 50 cal manages to actually shoot the gunner out. That tank has been bambooped. Let me try to get off this tree. Did he just reload that a lot quicker than I... This guy's got a speed reloader. Hit my track. Yeah, that one tank is toast. Slushy looks like he was shot down. Undead is now alone with this plane. Now it is a battle of wits. Undead trying to get around. Man just get a hit on him. And made him shoot out. One more plane taking off.
Be advised, seems like we've got 6 up planes in the air. I'll just engage one.
There's completely fine looking BMP to the northeast. It's friendly.
And that'll be for rearm, repair, refuel.
Hey, let's put another round into this thing. So Dr. Boom is still burning alive in there. He's probably gonna die. Otherwise they're shooting at bodies, but we still have the last bit of stretch. So we have Recon looking at this.
Dead.
Hi, Dr. Boom. Is that you?
Yeah, I'm dead.
Big ouch. The TSB icon, that means it's a unit side, so there's units you can sign up for on the official website and stuff. And TSB has one, I just don't do that stuff. But I support them nonetheless.
Good day. What?
Karn to Blobby. Blobby, Blobby, Blobby.
That's the second hard crash.
Yep.
Ooh, that did something nasty.
Enemy T-72 spotted down in the bowl next to a battle tower.
Killed the Cometa. Oh shit. We do have the Metis. The Metis is wiggling. It wants blood. There's the Metis. And they blew the Metis up. Question is that tank's gonna cook off? That tank is perfectly fine. So I guess the Metis just hit the, like, direct front of that armor. I love how the one Metis, which I thought would at least kill one Vic, did jack shit, but the frickin' tank right up here killed 3 of their Vics. That's always a fun little case study in what the player base can do. Okay, let's make this ridiculous. Give me 5 of you, but no pylons for the 2 pilots that are still alive, so they have something to do. Let's really mess with them. They have pylons. They being the players, yeah, I do not. They still have guns, though. Still a threat, but we're kind of teething them a bit, so... Recon's got to be careful. They got a little bit of defilade to work with, but they are technically in that crossfire. Yeah, it didn't hit the ERA one, though. There's a specific T-72 that is ERAs. It was the command one, so Pogo's in it, yeah. So all the black things represent where they've been hit.
We are behind you, I think. The R&R vehicle.
So yeah, this is a burning mess.
Like 100 meters, I think.
I have a crazy idea. Let's grab some infantry squads.
We need to rearm.
And let's see. Let's grab a helicopter here. So for that helicopter, let's do an Mi-8 cargo. Set that to not give a shit. And then take a copy of that squad. Boop. Again, make sure that this is set to not give a shit. So I'm setting the pilot and co-pilot to not care if they take fire, because I want them to commit to their AOs, transport unload. Let's give them a warm welcome. So only one plane decided to go up. Slushy's gonna meet an unfortunate end to some, very mean insurgent boys. Because I have no intention of letting him walk out of this alive. Is it mean? Yes. Does he technically have infinite respawns? Also yes. Oh my god, an enemy jet! What are we gonna do? Bryce takes off to save the day. The jet decides to shoot in a random direction to assert its dominance. I don't fucking know.
Ground, this is 1-1, Stormer 1-1. What are we doing?
Angry BTR 60s. Is this cheating? Yes. But like I said, there's nothing lost. Oh, there goes my Shilka.
This is Rico, get your eyes.
Special forces, boyos. Where'd my jets go? Oh. There they are.
If you don't use it, she will shoot you.
Oh no, an airstrike.
Thanks, R&R. Went to backup station.
Bryce quickly trying to get back in the air. Ain't no rest for the wicked, my man. Where are my Steiner boys? Why are they staying prone? So many questions. Crap, Bryce is wounded here. You might have to he's trying to flare off. That's funny. And Vice is coming back to try to assist. Alright, I got my MI8s coming to land random infantry, blah blah.
Enemy air coming, MIX north.
It's like Barbarian and Fred are just doing additional recon because I think they lost their Vic. Illegal U-turn on the runway, yeah, right? Two of the jets were shot down. I think because Bryce was using his guns from the ground, his missiles. That last jet. Maybe it's my Stingers actually doing something? How the hell would I know? And it looks like Vice has come back to maybe do something. There's the something.
Do you want tanks to move forward?
Good enough. Choka's firing at this helicopter. The helicopter does not care. Oh, well, it's dead. Alright, trying to think here. My phone just turned on for some random reason. Alright, let's do FA, no, UPKs, because Fabs will kill them. Alright, let's have some more shit for the Shilka to do.
Undead, you wanna take my plane because I accidentally shot you down.
Yeah, I know you did. I thought.
Dude, I was wondering, is there any...
How's Slushy doing?
Text in the sky?
Slushy's doing his best to use his CZ, his pistol. He needs to try to take that AK, but everyone's gonna hear those bullets.
Yeah.
Well, flying it yet.
You hear some of the pilots talking. Oh my god, my angry BTR 60s are charging T-72s. Well, the first BTR just got hit. They're very angry. Very angry BTRs. Incredibly angry BTRs.
Yes.
Four.
Yeah, Slushy's in the air, but he's not in my room.
This one rifleman still alive, still holding his post. Guns down, Fred. And Barbarian's moving up to try to take him out. Gosh, the Iranian forces trying to do their best to hold.
Waiting for the pilot.
Alright, I'm gonna spawn. You're not gonna believe this, guys. Another pair of angry BTRs.
And, you know, I feel bad because the second I fired, I had the time to really look at the aircraft, and I fucking... I knew I made a whoopsies.
That you did.
Like,
I was upside down.
More
I
angry
ejected
jets.
and survived it.
I didn't.
So Fred looks like he woke back up. He's bandaging. Barbarian's checking bodies for memes. I just heard a rocket launch. I think that was a tow. Oh, because they're towing my other helicopter. Okay, well.
Actually, since I'm dead, I can just...
CSAT tank is angry, but he's not going to get eyes on. The other tank is also angry.
You know, it's really hard to hear. Just...
Okay, I'm going to need to spawn a SATCOM antenna. Is that Slushy?
Hmm?
How are you? I saw you get swarmed by infantry.
How many of them were left alive?
I don't know. I can check in a second. I gotta deploy this thing so I can hear them. Cool. Oh, that doesn't help me hear them. That only helps me speak to them. Let's see. You killed 5 of them with your handgun. 6 of them with your handgun. Not bad. So 6 out of 24. For the fact I swarmed you with them. Yeah, 3 squads of 8. I don't like you. Ma'am.
better prepare for my fucking modules for the fucking Project 76.
So actually, I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just fucking with you.
No worries.
Oh my gosh, Vice is gonna go fight 2 more planes that don't have any pylons!
I mean, the annoying thing about planes we don't have. Yeah?
Spawn a tank platoon. Final bamboozle. Well, I mean, I got 2 T-100s in here, but I'll put in like a T-55 platoon to mess with them. But I got Wolf. I've got pocket BTRs.
We need more ammo for this handgun.
Slushy, you wanna fly again?
Do we have any jets left?
Yeah.
Oh, my angry helicopter was not so angry.
Well, hey, I offered you it. So
Yeah,
we did it.
but Slushy's more skilled than I am.
Wait.
Where's my target marker?
I'll take it.
There it is. So he kills 1. Okay. So yeah, if they're not smart about this, then these things already got aggroed. Oh my gosh, the pocket BTRs. They're angry. They're very, very angry BTRs.
You don't know.
They're angry. And they suck at shooting. Oh my god, can you get your eyes checked, please? Okay. Where is... Oh, wow, of course it's the one angle that I can't see. Okay. Grabbing speed! Do it, I dare you! Oh, wow, he actually did it. Oh. Okay. Why am I surprised that that works? Okay, let's pull this away. Let's wait for him to get out. I feel bad. I didn't actually think they'd... Yeah. Okay. You gotta love Arma.
Why did he stop like that? Why did he stop at the taxiway for a second?
Because the plane takes off and then obviously take off, doesn't it? So if they
Yeah, I know that. Dude,
You're set to aggro. Okay, cool. Tank just fired around at that BMP. BMP is hit. Other tank needs to maybe notice that there's literally a tank facing them. No? Okay. Because if that tank wasn't angry at that BTR, it would probably do something bad. Uh-oh. Yeah, back away. It saw you. Oh. Big ouch.
Dude, Morris was this
He comes out to play chicken. Tank shows him why that's a silly idea. They're trying to fix that Vic real quick. I gotta take us out of the action real quick.
Guppy, we'll try and get his attention for you.
So using the underbarrel 50 cal as these guys try to line up a shot.
Why am I stuck? Oh, you fucking. Oh, you
Hey, are you smart? Hey, does the gun still work? Get in the gun. Because I'm mean. Oh, no, he bailed out instead because he sucks. Okay, well, I tried. Uh-oh. It's an AT guy, and tanks are allergic to AT. There's another AT guy. That tank might be allergic. This isn't good. Hey, I'm gonna break you all apart. I need you to run in a little bit faster here. Like I said, Wolf, if you're still watching, these were good enough. Finally, we get one. Makarov running to that other tank. I'll throw a few 55s at him later, but... Nope, Pogo's still alive.
I got disconnected. How do I get back to dead because it's one left.
You tell me, and I teleport you to whoever you were at with. Okay, so Cyberjam, you were with who?
And Blobby Blobs.
Blobby Blob, okay, 1 second. They're shooting at Makarov because they got in the other tank. Oh man. They're angry at this tank. Ground, this is high. If you can hear me and you see the installation tower, I forgot to tell you, shoot it and it will die. Alright, I heard that explosion from here. Wow. Anyway, feel free to start RTBing. You're probably gonna have QRF come from the north because they're gonna be angry that you did that.
The only time I did the MiG was actually DCS. So
Namio, why you bully? Why you bully? No bully, please. So Makarov put some weeb stuff on here. That's not him. That's him. He's turned out chillin'. Okay, let's...
Yep, there we go.
Okay, tank. Let's have them be Islamic State tanks. Tank.
So, we don't have any ranges?
They're about to index. I'm just gonna throw T-55s at them until they die.
Sounds that way.
Do I have an active jet in the air? Yes! Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, perfect.
No!
Bomb. Cruise missile inbound. Oh, I'd love to watch this chaos unfold.
Halfway there.
C-Tab, I don't.
Okay.
No.
No, we had
For my
C-Tab
next
in the
trick.
vehicles, but our vehicle's dead.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we
The
don't have a
missile
C-Tab.
where it is at all times. That's why I asked. Wait, you guys
It knows this because it knows where it isn't.
By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater. The guidance subsystem uses deviation to generate corrective commands to drive the missile from a
Why are you
position
glitching
where
out
it is
today?
to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position
Hold
where
up, I know why.
it now is. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it
Because I switched it to Op 4, so now it actually codes with a blue 4.
In the event that the
Okay.
position that it is in is
Let's try again.
the position that it wasn't, the system
Oh,
has
Get out of
the difference between where the missile
Why?
is and where it
I've
wasn't.
done this
If
before.
variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also know
This
where
makes
it
me
was.
sad.
The missile guidance computer scenario.
Oh, right,
is as
switch the
follows.
target. Duh,
Because
I'm an
the
idiot.
variation
Okay.
has modified some of the information the missile has obtained. It is not sure
It hates me.
it is sure where it
I
is.
bet something changed and now I can't
And
lock
it
onto
knows
planes
where
with
it
it
was.
anymore. This makes me
It
sad.
now subtracts where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was,
All right,
it
let's
is
try
able to
that.
obtain the deviation and its variation, which is called error.
She doesn't even lock onto normal points. Why do you hate me? Okay, what if I just put you out there? Suppress fire, artillery fire mission. We're in business. Okay. And you're gonna go and blow that up, right? Okay, cool. Now, let's redo this real quick.
Oh no.
The missile knows where it is at all times. It knows this because it knows where it isn't. By subtracting where it is from where it isn't, or where it isn't from where it is, whichever is greater, it obtains the guidance subsystem uses deviation corrective commands to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't. Consequently, the position where it is now the position that it wasn't, and it follows that the position that it was is now the position that it isn't.
Tab
In
out
the
real
event
quick.
that the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation. The variation being the difference between where the missile is and where it wasn't. If variation is considered to be a significant factor, it too may be corrected by the GEA. However, the missile must also...
So guys, I figured it out. I just want to say, the missile knows where it is. Because it knows where it isn't.
Some of the information the missile has obtained, it is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was.
There he is.
Subtract where it should be from where it wasn't, or vice versa. And by differentiating this from the algebraic sum of where it shouldn't be and where it was, it is able to obtain the deviation and its variation.
We're gonna see it go up in a second.
Error.
in the plane.
The missile knows
I hope you guys
where it is
texted him that this was coming.
It knows
No.
this because it knows
Oh.
where it isn't. By subtracting where
Oh no! Woo!
whichever is greater. It
You noticed? Oh no!
to drive the missile from a position where it is to a position where it isn't, and arriving at a position where it wasn't. It now is. The position where it is now the position that it wasn't.
The last two
The position that it was is now the position that it isn't. In the event that the position that it is in is not the position that it wasn't, the system has acquired a variation.
How are you alive?
Variation being the difference between where the missile is.
How are you alive?
If variation
What?
is considered to be a significant factor,
This is
it
high. If you
too
can hear
may
me,
be
we are
corrected by
index
the
at this point.
GEA. However, the missile must also know where it was. The missile guidance computer scenario works as follows.
Oh
Because
my
a variation
god!
has modified some of the information the missile has obtained.
Oh!
It is not sure just where it is. However, it is sure where it isn't, within reason, and it knows where it was. It now subtracts where it should be
Okay,
from
let's
where it
get
wasn't.
rid of that. All right. So overall, to first speak on the debug stuff, we didn't have any major desync. Ground, did you notice any major desync? I think we had a little bit of desync at one point, but that's because people were leaving and rejoining.
We had some desync towards the end with that last kilo that came in from the south. That was about it, though.
Okay.
Everything else was just sort of light disconnects and reconnects.
I got a few instances. I'll send you later, Liru.
Okay, but I don't think there was anything major because we would all notice
not
compared
major.
to what we have had in the past few days. So what caused that like 5-person crash was literally me spawning in a NATO ammo Vic because the Vic we had at base got blown up to an airstrike. So I guess to all mission hosts out there, just have a spare copy of Logi in the corner of the map and bring that in. I don't know.
Did you do that before too? Because it happened also then.
Other people crashing out like throughout, I don't know.
No, I mean a group of them.
I'll hand people the RPT, but let me quickly do a refresh of this page.
It happened right when we sort of left base, sort of.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
I don't
After
know.
first contact. After first contact.
But I mean, for reference, like the RPTs when we've had the desync issues the past few days, they've been getting up to like upwards of 8 megabytes. This one is only half that, so we're still having some issues, but at least the major desync stuff's down. So we're just gonna have to look through that RPT and see what else is wrong. But for
4
now, we have
megabytes.
something a lot more.
4
Yeah, 4 megabytes.
Yeah, it's the good size. That's how it used to be.
Okay. I don't know. In terms of assets, it was all Iranian. That was some of the new Iranian planes as well, the Tigers. That was it. Like, I couldn't find a good trend of, what was causing certain people to get kicked out at what time. It was just random from what I could see, but there'll probably be a pattern in the RPT. But overall, objectives were done. I didn't mean for the one tank after the first objective to bamboozle you guys so hard. I took it, I fired a few pot shots at you while you guys were doing the, not while you were doing it, when you were done with the insurgent objective and no one noticed, and then I lost track of it because I was messing with air, and I looked back and 3 of your Vics were on fire, so I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, you guys did good. Real quick before I get into debrief, just so I can take a pool, if you want to do another armor/air op next week, give me a capital A in the a little chat down there. If you want, I said okay, so capital I for that. If you want like a small scale spec op thing, do a lowercase I or A, whatever. We'll do A's since people are doing A's.
So, rigging votes doesn't happen. I think it's the big A that won.
Okay.
The big A.
So I'll read through chat and take the total. But before the vote was just rigged, it looks like it was a majority of A's. So we'll keep doing
There was
armor
3
stuff.
small A's and a lot of big A's and 1 at.
Okay, so that
there was
means
4 small A's.
That means someone doesn't know what they're doing. But digress. Go ahead, do debrief.
So organization initially was 50-50. Armor, Stormers, you were great. You got your guys in order. You got your dudes sorted on radio nets. That was awesome. BMP, despite asking multiple times if I had a BMP commander on 50, I never got a response. My radio kept resetting, so eventually I just switched to using the radio in the Vic, but BMPs, god damn. I'm kind of disappointed with you guys.
The issue there is that the guy who took the command slot is a neutronic, and he was also, I think he was being overwhelmed.
It was my first time
it
doing
wasn't-
something like this, yeah.
Yeah, so he was being overwhelmed. That's
He
why
was
later
being
on I took
overwhelmed.
over. No,
if
he was
you
being
can't-
overwhelmed with doing the vehicle job and the commander job. So that's why I just took it over from him. Because I noticed that he was not actually being effective at what he must do.
That
was
that's
only later
fine,
on.
but there were a number of times where BMPs just sort of bypassed and didn't do what they should have been doing. Like we got assaulted
don't
at
know
the
about
gas
that.
station at the rear of the convoy, and you guys just kept going. And you left ground
The
commands
issue
and
there
the
was
Logi behind without.
the BMP's Barbarians BMP just stopped in front of a.
When those technicals came
technical.
around, my game froze for about 20 seconds. When I came back, they were
Yeah.
already dead.
I was even screaming at him.
Okay.
So that was just like what the fuck is happening? Yeah, why you just parked there? So yeah, that was like game issues their side.
What about
And
the
I didn't
infantry
see
in the
the
next
race.
town? Like,
Why?
I didn't see them. We followed the tank, and the tanks drove cross country.
I shot
So
what I
nothing.
saw. Tanks pushed up, and there was a dude around a wall that they got RPG'd by. We ran on the other side of the wall, shot him. You can't shoot what we can't see.
Yeah, can't see it, can't shoot it. We didn't follow we followed the tanks, and the tanks were not following roads because tanks.
yeah, but there
So we can't
was
see something.
many
I
times
think
that
I think
ground command
same
ended up
thing happened to
engaging.
BMP.
Okay, whatever. Guess
I
you
think,
can
I think
just
exactly the
argue
same
with
thing
me.
happened at BMP. That like because we
Is
didn't
my
follow the
mic
road,
on?
we didn't
Am I
see it.
muted, or is he just intentionally talking over me?
It's latency, I think. It takes like
Oh,
10
it's
seconds
latency?
for him to get an answer to him.
Yeah. Yes, latency is a bitch when I speak, and then it only comes through 10 seconds after I speak.
Moving on.
So yeah, apparently some of you weren't there for the briefing part of we don't have blood, we don't have packs. I thought that was a little obvious when you checked your inventories and saw that you didn't have blood or packs.
Well, when Liru said that we were a medical vehicle, I figured, oh, there must be some supplies somewhere that we can use.
I would
That's
assume
how I
that too,
interpret it.
because I thought there was going to be medical supplies for that, but there wasn't. So if there's no medical supplies, there's no point of having a medical Vic.
Okay, noted for next time.
Yeah. If someone gets injured and pops out of the vehicle, please don't immediately get out to try and treat them. Please make sure the area is clear. That BMP on the corner, like you took fire and then it wasn't dead and you just hopped out of your gun. Please don't assume that a BMP sitting behind a rock is alone. Please stay in the gun. And, if he dies, he dies. That's, unfortunate. But your gun is far more important than him, whoever's on the ground next to you. I have no complaints about Stormers. You guys were awesome. Couple issues of not moving, but, that's communication lag time between talking on 50 to talking to your guys and getting them to move. That's fine. No, my issues are with BMPs and the BMP crews that were walking around or didn't know what to do or whatever. Like that was the pain in my ass today. I'm sorry.
Oh, shit happens. You have to deal with it. Don't want to deal with it, then have to do the command role. But as I said, like literally a lot of the BMP crew were new, so they got overwhelmed. And it's that of Neotronic as well. Just driving alone was overwhelming him because he's not used to it yet. So I can't blame him for what he did because he's not used to it. Like a T2, I'll be shouting at him right now for the stuff he did.
Oh, one final thing, and this goes for everyone, and T1 should know this. You went through basic. 50 is not exclusive to long-range radios. Your short range can connect to it. You just gotta type in the numbers. The number of times recently that I've seen T1 saying that, oh, I can't get on 50 because I don't have a long range is getting high, and it's getting too damn high.
Yeah, I did my entire platoon net on short range. I never used long range for it.
Is that actually being like pushed through in the basics then?
I don't know,
What's
but it's
happening?
becoming a more obvious thing that I'm hearing and seeing. It's getting
I know
ridiculous.
Liru teaches it. I know Liru teaches it, but I'm talking like the other people that do basic. Are they still like enforcing this knowledge because this is not the first op we have noticed it happen.
I don't know. I just wanted to
I think it was
get that
Grizzly's
out there
op.
and
Yeah,
say it.
yesterday happened as well. Literally yesterday happened as well. Somebody's like, I can't talk on 50 of a long range.
I usually tell people to
and
ignore 50 if they've only got a short range, because they're usually a rifleman and they don't need to worry about it. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Air, mostly you guys were 1 by 5. You guys seem to have done okay. There were times where we asked if you were friendly or not, and we never got a response. So, just keep an ear out for that. Even if you're not there and you think I'm not talking to you, just say, hey, I'm at the airfield. I'm over here. I'm doing this. Just a quick check-in like that when asked for is helpful. Because there are times that we did not fire at aircraft because we thought they might be friendly and we just weren't sure. So, yeah. Other than that, Waji, you were great. Shulker, you were great. I know aiming in the Shulker is not the easiest thing in the world. But yeah. Overall, pretty well.
Oh, just quickly for Air guy, did you figure out how to use your radar?
We don't really have a radar per se.
You have a radar.
Yeah, it's literally just
Yes, you do.
thing in the front.
It's a button. You press it and your radar turns
Control
on.
R.
Oh yeah, I know
does
that,
not
but it's
help.
not like it's a sensor radar. That's what
I'm gonna
mean.
say it like this: radar doesn't help with fucking tow missiles. Also, fuck you, Liru. I can do
Well,
5, but
that
5.
was a warning.
5.
I
don't think those were
I
tows.
counted 8.
He did warn
8
you
of them.
that.
Hooray.
Yeah, you were warned was going to happen, and it only
Should've
happened at the end
barrel
of the op.
When?
In the beginning, before the ops joined, he said, "Hey guys, if you like stray into the area there, and we're going to launch cruise missiles at you,
You
then they're
know,
going
I
to
was
home in your
nowhere near
jets."
there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other guy.
I was above your last target, and then he just launched 5 of them at me.
I saw his
Yeah,
radar signature disappear.
the only way you can dodge those missiles, you can't actually.
No, I dodged
play
like
them.
3, 4 of them,
Can
but
we
then
move on,
they keep
please?
coming.
Armor.
I thought everyone was dead.
Which armor?
Stormers.
First time platoon leading armor. I don't really know how it did. Really. No real complaints from people, considering how chaotic it was at times. Yeah. We stole a nice fancy tank as well at the end there. Yeah. I'm not good at debrief.
Me and Sniper had complaints. When your lead vehicle starts engaging, and you are also vehicles, you should pull up and support it. Not only to the BMPs, but to the T-72s behind us that just fucking scratches their ass instead of going forward and helping us. Especially when it's a turn. Like, you think of you as infantry, if a guy shooting at the enemy, you wouldn't stand there and wait for him to die to then go and be the next person to die. No, you would also push forward and help him shoot the enemy. So go and assist. That's all I could remember for now. I'll scream again later.
Spacing. Don't sit next to each other in tanks with
yes.
large explosive caches sitting under your drivers.
Yes, that's not very relevant. What was relevant is once there was best spacing, but also don't all look in the same direction. Because if somebody comes from somewhere else and nobody's looking there, then you will die. But if something comes from one direction and you're looking at it, it's not gonna die harder. If it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah, the amount of times when we were in a single file convoy, which was beautiful, right up until you realized all the turrets were pointing forward.
And if you're the lead vehicle, you should be looking forward, not left or right or behind. Because if something comes from the front, nobody can shoot it, because your fat ass is in the way.
BMPs, anything specific that hasn't already been covered?
Yeah, just bring it up quickly. You're gonna take a role in the Electric, like the command role. It's a platoon commander of multiple vehicles, and you don't feel you're up for it. Don't take the role. I took the slot. I let you have the slots, and you didn't manage in the slot. I'm not going to shout you too much about what you did during the op because I'll talk to you later on about it. But that's more integral stuff. But yeah, if you can't roll, don't take the roll. It's detrimental for the mission. And also,
I wouldn't have taken it if I
other...
knew there would be 2 vehicles. At the time I joined, there was
Yeah.
only 1 vehicle, so I thought I'd be the commander of that vehicle, and that would be it. But then there was 2 vehicles suddenly, and yeah.
Also, comms with the other BMP, Barbarian BMP. When Barbarian was down, I didn't really get any notification from you that Barbarian was down. I only found this out when Barbarian said he was driving into the AO when he was supposed to, not even be doing that.
Yeah, that's my bad. I totally forgot about the reinsert thing, but yeah.
Yeah. No, your reinsert thing is not the issue. Like, your crew member that was with you, he didn't inform us that you were dead and that he was solo crewing a vehicle. We were like no comms with him at all. Don't know who he was.
On that note, actually, I'd like to say that with me trying to solo crew and then not wanting to just be on a road trip in the 113 or the 117, yeah, like that's not fun just to ride in the back and watch the pretty lights and the gunfire go on around me. Like, I would have been more effective just solo crewing. I would have been another Vic, another autocannon, another something. But I do understand that that's not, optimal. But in that situation, we had, people scattered, vehicles destroyed, not everything was crewed. So that's my opinion. You're entitled to have a different one, but I guess sorry, not sorry.
So from 1-2's perspective, Poco, you did fine. Managed where shit had to be managed. It was pretty fucking difficult at times because infantry was at times pretty much on top of us. To the BMPs, yeah, at times pretty much all I have to say was fuck you, because in the mid part I told you stay the fuck away from tanks. If you go up, we go up. If we go up, you go up. Then we had a BMP pretty much sitting 15 meters behind us again. We started moving and a fucking ATGM whizzed by our fucking head, which, yeah, I was close to fucking shooting you there.
We were stationary fire that thing, so you drove in front of us, so you can take Notion and shove it up your fucking ass. Don't drive in front of a vehicle.
Okay, I'm going to wrap up debrief here. Thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Remember, the missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. And operate operationally. I might be back on today. Cheers. Have a good one.